Hello student, I am Sangeeta Mansukhani. This is the video number 137 and in this video I will be explain cell representation. In the last video I already explained some important terms related to the cell. First, electrode potential. Second one is standard electrode potential. Third one is cell potential. Fourth is electromotive force of a cell. So today I will be explain cell representation. Cell representation, that is means while representing the galvanic cell, the anode is written on the left hand side and cathode written on the right hand side. Okay, so vertical lines separate the metal from the metal ion electrolytic solution. So double vertical line indicates a salt bridge containing the two half cell. Okay, so here you see like write the chemical reaction. Cell reaction is copper solid convert into the copper plus 2 and then Ag plus convert into the Ag salt. Okay, so right hand side cathode and left hand side anode. So split the reaction into the half reaction. So cathode 2Ag plus convert into the 2Ag by gaining 2 electron, and at anode oxidation copper solid convert into the copper plus 2 by loss of the 2 electron. So third step represent the complete reaction according to the cell representation. So copper convert into the copper plus 2. Okay, so vertical line separate the metal from the metal ion. Okay, here also same, separate the vertical line from the metal ion from the metal. Okay, so and a double vertical line indicate a salt bridge, because electrochemical cell we have to use salt bridge connecting to the two half cells, two electrolyte. Okay, so this is the equation of the cell representation. Okay, so EMF of the cell, because right hand side cathode and left hand side anode, so we have to write EMF of the cell, E cell is equal to E right minus E left. Okay, example, E cell for left hand side, right hand side Ag plus convert into the Ag, and left hand side copper plus 2 convert into the copper. Okay, so we have to write E cell is equal to E Ag plus oblique Ag minus E copper plus 2 vertical line copper. Okay, this is the E cell. Next topic is measurement of the electrode potential. So to compute the EMF cell, we have to write E cell is equal to right hand side and then left hand side cell potential. So E right minus E left. But individual cell EMF cannot be measured. So potential difference between the two electrode, that is measurable in a circuit by voltmeter. Okay, so therefore in order to measure the half cell potential, and the other half cell in this setup has to assign an arbitrary value. So this is done by assigning a potential of the 0. So one side have potential 0 and one side like right hand side like oxidation we have to take, and whenever we take left hand side potential of the 0, one electrode, so right hand side other electrode. So only one side we have to measure. So in order to measure the half cell potential, so other half cell is set according to the assigning a potential of the 0. Okay, and it is called standard hydrogen electrode, SHE, standard hydrogen electrode. So the potential difference is recorded into the voltmeter in a cell circuit, one half cell of which is standard hydrogen electrode, and it is attributed to the other electrode. So like standard hydrogen electrode represented platinum electrode, we have to use solid, and then hydrogen gas convert into the H plus ion. Okay, so vertical line, so depend, so one side this electrode, standard hydrogen electrode. Okay, and other side we have to find potential of other electrode. Okay, so in which the reaction occurs, H2 convert into the H plus, otherwise H plus gaining the electron, so convert into the half H2 gas. So is assigned a 0 potential at all temperature. So we have to say standard hydrogen electrode. Okay, see its diagram. So concentration construction of the standard hydrogen electrode. See, this is the beaker. we have to use, this is the platinum electrode, okay, and in which finally divided platinum coated on platinum foil, okay, and here outlets, inlets hydrogen gas at 1 bar, okay. So whenever we have to use hydrogen gas in 1 bar at 1 bar, so this is the loss of the electron and convert into the H plus ion, okay. So standard hydrogen electrode consists of the platinum electrode coated with a platinum black, okay, and electrode is dipped in the solution of 1 m H plus ion, 1.00 m H plus ion, okay, and pure hydrogen gas is bubbled through it at 1 bar pressure. Clear? So the concentration of the both reduced and oxidized form is hydrogen is maintained at unity way, 1 bar pressure and 1 m concentration, okay. So at 298 Kelvin temperature, EMF is measured by the combining the SHE, standard hydrogen electrode, of the anode with another half cell of the cathode, so resulting into the standard reduction potential of the other half cell cathode. So in this manner half cell potential are measured. So E naught cell is equal to E naught R minus E naught L. So E naught R right hand side, E naught L left hand side, and if standard hydrogen electrode is 0, so E naught is equal to E naught right hand side minus left hand side standard hydrogen electrode, so 0 its potential is equal to E naught value is E naught R. So superscript degree, this one indicate standard condition, okay, standard condition. Then next topic is calculation of EMF of the cell. If we take the example of Daniell cell, okay, so we take the example of the Daniell cell. So first we have to find measured EMF of the cell. So measured EMF of the cell, so one side we have to take standard hydrogen electrode, and standard hydrogen electrode already we have to represent platinum H2 gas converted to the H plus. So you learn this way, okay. So hydrogen gas convert into the H plus, and platinum electrode we have to use standard hydrogen electrode. So vertical line represent the metal convert into the metal ion. Then right hand side copper plus 2 convert into the copper plus 2 1 m, and here you see two vertical line represent the salt bridge, okay. So the value for the standard electrode potential of the half cell reaction, so copper plus 2 convert into the copper by gaining of the 2 electron, okay, and its potential value is 0.34 volt. Similarly we have to take measured EMF of the cell, because in Daniell cell 2 beakers are taken, one side copper and second side zinc. So one time we have to find copper for the electrode potential, find for copper, second way we have to find for zinc. So left hand side we have to take standard hydrogen electrode, platinum hydrogen convert into the H plus, and then right hand side zinc plus 2 convert into the zinc. So the value for the standard electrode potential of the half cell reaction, so zinc plus 2 gaining 2 electron convert into the zinc, and for zinc electrode potential value minus 0.76 volt, okay. So the positive value of the standard electrode potential in the first case indicate that copper plus 2 ion get reduced easily than H plus ion, and in other words we can say that hydrogen gas can reduce copper ion under the standard condition. So copper doesn't dissolve in HCl. In nitrogen acid, copper is oxidized by nitrate ion and not by the hydrogen ion. So negative value of the SHE, standard electrode potential, the second indicates that H plus ion can oxidize zinc, and in other words we can say zinc ions can reduce hydrogen ion. In the last way, taking sign convention, half cell reaction for the Daniell cell, zinc convert into the Zn plus 2, and then by loss of the 2 electron at left hand side electrode, and right hand side copper plus 2 electron gaining 2 electron and convert into the copper solid. So overall cell reaction can be written zinc convert into the zinc plus 2, Okay, and then copper plus to convert into the copper. And EMF of the cell E naught cell is equal to E naught right hand side minus E naught left hand side. So right hand side copper electrode and electrode potential for copper 0.34 volt, then minus, and left hand side zinc electrode and zinc electrode potential minus 0.76 volt. So minus minus plus, so calculates a 1.10 volt. Okay, clear? So one by one, for finding the EMF of the cell, one side we have to take standard hydrogen electrode and second side we have to take we have to find value of the standard electrode potential of the half cell. So one side we, for Daniell cell, one side is standard hydrogen electrode we take and second side copper. Then second one standard hydrogen electrode and second side zinc. So copper electrode potential value 0.34 volt and then for zinc minus 0.6 volt. According to the Daniell cell, we have to taking the half cell reaction, this one, oxidation and reduction. So overall cell reaction we have to take this way. So EMF of the cell is equal to E naught cell is equal to E naught R minus E naught L. We put the value cell potential and then total value EMF of the cell 1.10 volt. So some points we have to learn. Some metals like platinum or gold are used as inert electrode. Inert electrode, that is means they do not participate in the reaction but provide their surface for oxidation or reduction and for the conduction of the electron. So example, platinum is used in the hydrogen electrode. So platinum vertical line, hydrogen gas convert into the H plus ion. Okay, with half reaction, H plus ion gaining of the electron and convert into the half H2. Okay, clear? Next topic is electrochemical series and its applications. So electrochemical series, the arrangement of the various standard half cells in the order of their decreasing values of the standard reduction potential is called electrochemical series. Again I say, the arrangement of the various standard half cells in the order of their decreasing values of the standard reduction potential is called electrochemical series. So standard electrode potential at 298 Kelvin. Here you see reaction is for reduction, oxidized form. So reaction is for reduction way, oxidized form, gaining of electron and convert into the reduced form. So here given series. Okay. So decreasing strength of the oxidizing, increasing strength, reducing agent. This is the up to down we have to go, increase the strength of reducing agent but decrease the oxidizing agent. So here you see first given fluorine. Okay, so this value you learn, which cell potential you learn for fluorine. Fluorine F2 gaining of 2 electron and convert into the fluoride ion. Okay, and you learn this aurum, chlorine, oxygen, Ag plus ion, silver, Fe3 plus, copper plus 1 and copper 2 plus. Here you see copper plus 2 gaining 2 electron, convert into the copper and its value, cell potential value 0.34, right? Okay, and then here you see for zinc, Zn plus 2 gaining 2 electron, zinc minus 0.76. So you learn aluminium, magnesium, sodium, lithium, okay, and iron. So you learn cell potential value for fluorine, then aurum, then chlorine, oxygen, Ag, Fe3 plus, copper plus 2, copper plus 2, lead plus 2, Fe2 plus, zinc plus 2, Al3 plus, Mg2 plus, Na plus and lithium plus. And in other question already given cell potential value in exam. Okay, so only for these cell potential value learn for this example, right? Okay, so we have to discuss about electrochemical series and its application. I already discussed electrochemical series. The arrangement of the various standard half cells, half cells in the order of their decreasing values of standard reduction potential value is called electrochemical series. Okay, and here you see this is one upper side positive value and downside negative value. So negative electropotential means that the redox couple is a stronger reducing agent. Okay, and positive electropotential means the redox couple is weaker reducing agent. Clear? And like example, zinc is equal to minus 0.76. So that is means it is a stronger reducing agent. And like example, Ag plus 0.80. That is means it is a weaker reducing agent because its value is positive. Okay. Then standard half cell potential values gives the different values. Okay, if the standard electrode potential of an electrode is greater than 0, so that is means it is reduced form is more stable comparison than hydrogen gas. Okay, and if standard electrode potential value is less than 0, so negative value. So hydrogen gas is more stable comparison than its reduced form of the species. Opposite way, standard reduction potential of half cells are arranged from the highest positive value to the lowest negative value in a table. So negative the EMF value, so stronger the reducing agent, and more positive of the EMF value, so weaker reducing agent is compared to H plus to H2. Okay. So we have to go from top to bottom in the table. So electrochemical series half cells are arranged in the order of the highest reduction potential to the lowest. Okay, and reducing power increase and oxidizing power is from the bottom of the top to oxidizing power is increase. Okay, so from top to bottom, standard electropotential decrease with the decreased oxidizing power of the species on the left. Okay, and opposite way reducing power increase on the right hand side. Clear? So electrochemical series also help to predict the feasibility of the redox reaction, thermal stability of the metal oxide, okay, and spontaneity of the electrochemical cell by choosing the half cell with appropriate electrode potential value. So same only one concept you learn here, written only reduction way. Okay, and oxidized form gaining of the electron and convert into the reduced form. So up to down we have to go. So increase strength of the reducing agent, that is means gaining of the electron, stronger power, and negative value, that is means stronger reducing agent, and up to top to bottom we have to go. So redox couple, that is means oxidizing power is decreased and positive value indicate the oxidizing power. Okay, and negative value represent the reducing power. Okay, then next topic is uses of the electrochemical series. So electrochemical series uses of the electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cells used for the determining the pH of solution, solubility product, equilibrium constant, and other thermodynamic properties, and for potentiometric titration. Okay, next new topic is the Nernst equation, and it is very important because every year sometime derivation came, sometime numeric sums related comes. Okay, so please focus it. Okay, Nernst equation, the equation which gives the relation between electrode potential, temperature, and concentration of the metals ions is called Nernst equation. Again I say, the equation which gives the relation between the electrode potential, temperature, and concentration of metal ions is called Nernst equation. Okay, so we have to find Nernst equation for electrode potential. So here you see, standard potential are always measured under standard condition, like when the pressure of a gas is 1 atmospheric pressure, concentration of ions is 1 mole decimeter cube, and temperature is 298 Kelvin. Okay. Nernst equation for electrode potential. Nernst equation for electrode potential. The standard potential are always measured under standard condition. Pressure of a gas is 1 atm, concentration of ions is 1 mole decimeter cube, and temperature is 298 Kelvin. So practically it is a hardly achieved or used. So according to the Nernst, the electrode reaction is Mn plus gaining the N electron and convert into the M solid. So electrode potential measured against SHE, standard hydrogen electrode. For electrode potential, Mn plus convert into the M. So E Mn plus oblique M, it is the electrode potential, is equal to standard electrode potential E naught in bracket Mn plus oblique M minus RT upon NF ln M upon Mn plus. Okay, so product is M, this is the product, and then reactant Mn plus. Okay, here R gas constant, T temperature, F Faraday constant, small n number of the electron, and E naught is a standard electrode potential already given in the series way. Okay, so this is the known as Nernst equation. So please learn this equation. For pure solid, product concentration is equal to M is equal to 1. Okay, so formula is E Mn plus oblique M is equal to E naught Mn plus oblique M minus RT upon NF ln 1 upon Mn plus. Okay, here it is the standard electrode potential. R is the universal gas constant, its value is 8.314 joule Kelvin inverse mole inverse. Small n number of the electrons, capital T temperature in Kelvin, and Mn plus is the concentration of the metal ion, capital F Faraday constant, and whose value is 96,500 Coulomb mole inverse. Okay, clear? So using logarithm to the base 10 value, so equation number first becomes, we have to write E is equal to E naught minus 2.303 RT upon NF log 1 upon Mn plus. So you learn this is the Nernst equation when using the logarithm to the base 10 value. So E is equal to E naught minus 2.303 RT upon NF log 1 upon Mn plus. And when we put the value, R gas constant value 8.314, temperature 298 Kelvin, Faraday constant value 96,500. Okay, so whenever calculate, so this value comes 0.059. Okay, so putting values of the all constants, so we get formula E is equal to E naught minus 0.059 divide small n log 1 upon Mn plus. Okay, so if example directly given like C, Nernst equation for EMF of a cell like Daniell cell. Okay, so we already known about in Daniell cell copper electrode and the zinc electrode. So directly we have to write equation you already known about. Okay, so we directly write equation E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 upon 2. 2 here number of the electron, and copper 2 plus 2 electron gain. So here 2 electron return log right hand side zinc plus 2 because zinc convert into the zinc plus 2. So product upon reactant copper plus 2. Okay, so this equation directly we have to return. But in the exam question came Nernst equation for EMF of a cell. So one by one step you have to write and then find this Nernst equation for EMF of a cell. So for cathode of the Daniell cell, formula already you know about. Nernst equation for pure solid, this is Amn plus convert into the M. So copper electrode E copper plus 2 convert into the copper is equal to, here written E Mn plus oblique M. So E naught is equal to copper 2 plus oblique copper, then minus RT upon NF. So here also minus RT, and Daniell cell copper 2 electron, so 2F. Here ln product upon reactant, so 1 upon Mn plus, so copper 2 plus. Similar written for zinc electrode. So E Zn2 plus oblique zinc is equal to E naught Zn2 plus converted to the zinc minus RT upon 2F ln 1 upon Zn2 plus. So the cell potential of the Daniell cell, E cell is equal to E copper plus 2 oblique copper minus E Zn2 plus oblique Zn. So here written cell EMF. So both EMF value put here. For copper we have to put, and then for zinc we have to put minus this one. See, for copper E naught value, E naught copper 2 plus oblique copper minus zinc 2 plus oblique zinc, and then both value RT upon 2F common, so minus RT upon 2F in bracket ln for copper 1 upon copper plus 2 minus ln 1 upon zinc plus 2 minus value in ln divide form. So ln is equal to E naught copper plus 2 and copper minus E naught zinc 2 plus oblique zinc. So E naught cell minus RT upon 2F and ln zinc 2 plus divide copper plus 2. Okay, at 298 Kelvin temperature and we putting the constant value. So formula came E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 upon 2 log zinc plus 2 and copper plus 2. And in sum, whenever zinc plus 2 value given and then copper plus 2 value given, okay, so E naught cell value, standard cell potential value given, so easily we have to find cell potential value. Okay, clear? Here you see, this is the given way, concentration way. So E cell directly proportional, okay, concentration, and inversely also, because both ion, zinc plus 2 ion and copper plus 2 ion. And here this is way temperature. Okay, so E cell decreases because here minus, so temperature decrease, that is means E cell value also decrease. Okay, clear? And number of the electrons involved in the reaction increases. Clear? If for a general electrochemical reaction given like small a capital L, A plus small b capital B, an electron gain and convert into the C plus D product way. So Nernst equation written for this equation, temperature 298 Kelvin is equal to E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 divide N, because here N electron, so number of the electrons small n, log product upon the reactant, so product C and mole concentration going to the superscript CCDD divide AABB. So this is the Nernst equation for this equation. Clear? Then equilibrium constant from the Nernst equation. Daniell cell this equation, zinc convert into the zinc plus 2 and then copper plus 2 copper. So whenever time passes, the reaction is proceed. So zinc plus 2 keeps on increasing and copper plus 2 concentration decrease. So same time voltage of the cell and voltmeter keeps on decreasing. After some time, change in the concentration of the copper plus 2 and zinc plus 2 ions. So where voltmeter gives 0 reading. Okay, whenever there is no change in the concentration of the copper plus 2 ion and then zinc plus 2 ion, so voltmeter gives 0 reading. Okay, so that is mean that condition we have to say equilibrium state. Okay, again I say whenever reaction proceed, so zinc plus 2 concentration increase and copper plus 2 concentration decrease. But after some time, no change in the concentration zinc plus 2 and no change in the copper plus 2 ion. So that time voltmeter gives 0 reading. Okay, so at equilibrium, when there is no current in the circuit, so Daniell cell show 0 potential in the voltmeter. So we have to write E cell is equal to 0 because 0 potential way. So is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT upon 2F log Zn2 plus convert into the copper plus 2. Okay. So here cell potential is equal to 0. So E naught cell going to the left hand side is equal to 2.303 RT upon 2F log Zn2 plus upon copper 2 plus. At equilibrium for the reaction, Zn2 plus ion divide copper plus 2 ion, equilibrium this is the concentration of the zinc plus 2 and copper plus 2 is the directly proportional equilibrium constant Kc. So therefore at 298 Kelvin temperature, above equation we have to write can be written E naught cell is equal to 0.059 upon 2 electrons here, loss of the electron 2 and gaining of the electron already 2. So here number of the electron 2 and concentration of the log Zn2 plus upon copper 2 plus. So Zn2 plus upon copper 2 plus is equal to Kc. So log Kc and it is the equal to 1.1 volt because for copper 0.34 volt and then zinc minus 0.76 volt. So E cell value is equal to E naught cell value is equal to 1.1 volt. Okay, so log Kc is equal to 1.1 volt multiply 2 divide 0.059, so 37.288. Okay, and log value for this way Kc is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 37 at 298 Kelvin. So high value of the Kc show that the reaction has proceeded almost to the completion before attainment of the equilibrium condition. Okay, so in general way equilibrium E naught cell is equal to 2.303 RT upon NF log Kc. This is the formula, and this above equation gives a relationship between the equilibrium constant Kc and standard potential of the cell E naught cell in which that reaction take place. Okay, so equilibrium constant Kc of the reaction is difficult to measure, otherwise can be calculated from the corresponding E naught values of the cell. Okay. Next topic is electrochemical cell and Gibbs energy of the reaction. Whenever cell reaction take place, so electrical energy is produced. Okay, and electrical work done by the cell, so result in decrease in the free energy of the cell, and electrical work done in 1 second is equal to the electrode potential multiplied by the total charge passed. Okay, so for the galvanic cell, Gibbs energy according to the formula given to obtain the maximum work from a galvanic cell, so charge has to be passed reversibly. So reversible work done by the galvanic cell is equal to the decrease in the Gibbs energy. So this is the formula given, delta G is equal to minus NFE cell. Here under standard condition, formula given is same reversible way. So EMF of the cell is related to the Gibbs free energy. So delta G naught is equal to minus NFE naught cell. This is a simple way, and whenever standard condition we have to apply, so we have to write this is the E naught, delta G naught indicate this is the superscript value 0. Okay, but we have to say delta G naught is equal to minus NFE naught cell. So here is small n, number of the electrons involved in the reaction, capital F Faraday constant, and E naught cell is standard cell potential. Okay, so Gibbs energy equilibrium constant is given by delta G naught is equal to minus 2.303 RT log Kc. Okay, here delta G, here minus NF E naught cell, so written here, and E naught cell this way value. Okay, so thermodynamic E cell is an intensive property, but delta G is equal to extensive thermodynamic property. So whose value depends on, if we write this is the Daniell cell equation. So delta G is equal to here 2 electrons, so we have to write minus 2F E cell. So if, but when we write the equation, so 2 electron gaining and 2 electron loss, so delta G is equal to minus 4F E cell. And if concentration of all reacting species given unity way, so E cell is equal to E naught cell, and Gibbs energy is equal to minus NF E naught cell. Okay, so we have to E naught cell measurement again gives the value of the thermodynamic quantity, G naught, delta G naught standard Gibbs energy of the reaction, so which is help in the calculation equilibrium constant by the reaction. So finally equation is delta G naught is equal to minus RT ln K. Okay, Clear? So simple example here given. The standard electrode potential E naught for Daniell cell is given 1.1 volt. So calculate the delta G naught for the reaction. So we have to already known about an equation also given, Faraday value also given. So we already given, this is the Daniell cell equation and E naught value given. So delta G degree find. So delta G naught value is formula is minus NF E naught. N number of the electron. So number of the electron for the Daniell cell 2. So 2 into Faraday constant value 96,500 multiply E naught value by 1.1 volt. So whenever multiply, so this value come 4 Gibbs energy. So this is the delta G naught value minus 212,300 joule mole inverse. Okay, you completely understood? And if any problem, so please give me message. Okay, so next topic I will be explain in the next video. Thank you so much.